If you ain't in the field while you street talking, we be running it up while you sleepwalking. Still making licks while the D's walking. But I'ma shut my lips, money keep talking. What's up with it? What's up with it, man? It's your boy Thorough, and this is In the Field Podcast, man. Listen, this is a special edition. I mean, the last one was, that's gonna be dropping real soon. Stay tuned for that. Matter of fact, it'll be already out by the time this one is out. By the way, let me not forget that, cause sometimes I be tweaking. Shout out to my boy Remo. He couldn't be here, but I'm gonna hold it down. I got it. So like I said, this is a special edition. This is a sports segment tonight. What we doing? And I got two special guests. Right now, I got one guest with me. The other guest will be pulling up real soon. It's my boy. He run a little late because he was taking care of what we about to be talking about right now. So with that being said, my slogan is support the supporters, and I got these guys up here in the field because that's what they're about, support. And my slogan is support the supporter. If you know that, Remo will tell you, support the supporters is our slogan. So with that being said, right, let me just get into it real quick. So right now I got with me is he's a childhood friend from around the way, right? But he's also not only, you got to remember, other people got more titles than just being a friend, a brother, a son, a father. There's other things in the community that that you names for that. So this guy right here is like, if I say so myself, I don't want to be mistaken, but I believe you the founder of Bucketfam.
Facts.
Okay, the founder of Bucketfam. He's a community leader. He's a motivator. He's a supporter. And this is my guy right here, man. Doing you.
Say it with me.
Yeah, he got a slogan too, by the way. It's what I'm saying? It's say it with me.
Bucketfam.
Yeah, so if you know, you know. Yo, what's up, my boy? Welcome to NFL Podcast, brother.
Yo, all is good, man. Thank you for having me.
That's what's up. So I know you're busy, man. I know you on the road. You flying out tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Right. You going to handle some shit tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah, tomorrow we in Atlanta for the Adidas Legacy Showdown.
Yeah, let's talk about Legacy, it real quick, man, before we even get into it. So it's the Adidas Legacy joint?
Adidas Legacy. So every team that's in Adidas Legacy is going to fly to Atlanta.
Okay.
We got teams from Chicago, L.A., Atlanta.
Dope.
And of course, New York.
Dope, right.
You know what I mean? So we're going to be representing New York.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're going to bring that title back. This is what we do.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah, so look, y'all better tap in, man. Y'all already, you know what I mean? It's going down. Like I said, support the supporters. My brother's out there. He's supporting. They supporting him. Like I said, we all got support. That's how we make things happen, right? So look, with that being said, I just want to tap back. I want to go, before you get into like the presidents in the future, we got to go into the past.
Okay.
So just get my viewers, because we got even though we from the town, but
right.
I got other viewers from other places. They might not know who you are. So like where you from, give them a little bit like where you from and a little bit of your upbringing and whatnot.
All right. So before we go to the past, we're gonna tell them where we at now. Right now.
Okay.
I'm currently the president of Global Community.
Okay.
Impact.
So hold on. All right. Hold on. Let's get right into it then.
First and foremost.
All right. Let's get right into it.
So the president of Global Community Impact.
Okay.
So basically, Bucketfam Global.
Okay.
I am him, right? Bucketfam is a community-based organization. It's everywhere. We got student athletes. Everybody could be a bucket. The man behind the camera, a bucket.
Okay.
A bucket is equivalent.
Shout out to the producers.
Shout out to the producers,
Okay.
A bucket is equivalent to anything that's great. So as long as basketball is around, a bucket is going to be relevant. So we wanted to create something that everybody could be a part of. Now, which takes us to where we from.
Okay.
Fort Greene, Brooklyn, 6'7".
6'7".
You know what I mean?
Fire. I ain't even peeped that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ooh, we gotta get a close up on that.
Zoom that in, man.
You gotta zoom on that. That's serious right there.
Right there, man. You got, a couple of the goats. You can see all that.
So can we name who we got on there real quick?
Absolutely.
Hold on. This is 6'7" Fort Greene finest on the basketball court.
This is just a few. This is just a few.
That's only a few?
Only a few, man.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you. So we got Ed Booger Smith.
Booger, if you know, you know.
You know what I mean? The
Legend.
wraparound. Then before Booger, we got the King Brothers.
The King Brothers?
Yes.
You see
what I'm saying?
The King Brothers.
Right. Then we got Boogs. We going in size order, right? We going in age.
Yeah, we gonna go in age.
Then we got Omar Cook.
Fire, first side.
You know what I mean? Then we got Epiphany Prince.
Yeah, Piff. Yep, Piff
Epiphany
right there,
Prince.
too.
Then we got Taj Gibson,
We got TG.
TG. Then we got Brian Brown.
TG still active, y'all.
Yeah,
Vet.
6'7",
I'm talking about, what,
6'7".
15, 16 years in?
Yeah, we might have to move this over. I don't think they can see it.
Hold on, yeah, let them see it.
You know what I mean? See
Yeah,
the whole
let them
thing.
see it. There we go.
You know what I mean? And then we got Sean Ahmad, my little brother. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
He's still across seas.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? Everybody 10 years plus
Now,
pro.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get my own. I gotta
Yeah.
get my own joint right now. Legendary right now. My boy pulled up in the field with a legendary
Listen, man.
with all of the greats from 6'7" that got busy and still getting busy.
And that's just a
And
couple.
We live right now too. I just had to get this live while we
There
going
we go.
in right now.
There we go. And then at the bottom it says, who's next? So, we here to inspire the youth.
That's
you
fire.
know, who's the next person up?
See,
So,
and listen, and there's a lot of people that's next up, right? But
Fact.
what I'm like, and H2O gonna be here soon to speak upon that, because that's what I wanted to talk about too. A lot of ones that's up next that's really being short, opportunities and things like that.
Right.
And or he feel like the funding is going into the wrong places and it's not being generated or put in the right hands of people that's really in the field with the
Right.
people that's in their house eating oodles and noodles with their moms, trying to
Facts.
figure out,
facts, the box of cereal, and you read
Yeah.
the back trying to figure out what your days is like.
or talking to their principals and their teachers and saying, yo, listen, I'm gonna get it together.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna figure this out. Like a nigga like Doyle, taking them out, running them out, doing this, that, and the third, getting them situated, putting them in position to be men first and foremost, right? Because in order to play the game, you gotta have like this, right?
Yeah.
It take a lot of like obedience
100%.
and things of that nature first.
100%. So that brings us back to where we from, Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Okay, full green.
You know what I mean? 287, 67,
yeah, those-
265. I went to 113.
I went to
Yeah,
113
yeah,
too.
yeah,
We was there. We was
yeah.
there.
So in that general Fort Greene area, born and raised,
Right.
it gave us that toughness.
Yes, it did.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
You
it
can make
did.
it there. Look, they say you can make it in New York. You can make it anywhere.
make it there,
You can make it in Fort
boy.
Greene, boy. You can make it anywhere.
Let's talk about it.
So,
Yes, sir.
just a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
He's in
welcome to the
building.
party.
Come right
I
in.
see you, baby.
We was waiting
What
on
up, son?
H2O in the building.
Welcome
Let's
to
get
the
it, man.
party.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to it.
Sorry for my tardiness, guys.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. This is what it is. It's in the field. We pull up in the field, we get it going.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
yeah,
sir.
like we were saying, so real quick, we gonna get right back to that.
Let's
Let me
do
just
it.
give them an introduction. So real quick, y'all, just in case for my viewers and everybody that don't know, we gonna do it the proper way, right? So we got my boy right here in the building, right? He's the founder of Ballin' for Peace, right? He's also an event planner. He's a coach. He's a ref. He's a motivator. He's in the field. Like, he's really doing these things, man. This is my guy right here, H2O, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to NFL, bro.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's go, man.
Yes, appreciate that.
This the first time he meeting my boy Doyle. So
Yeah.
boom. So we locked in. This is
We actually just followed each other today.
All right, cool.
Yeah. The power of social media.
Yes.
100%,
So
yeah.
so back to what you were saying, right? Coming from 287, 67, 113. This is the upbringing of you from Fort Greene Project.
Absolutely. Weston House.
Okay, Weston
You know,
House.
I was in there, home of Booger Smith,
Booger
Jay-Z, Biggie, Busta Rhymes,
Yes.
and of course, Coach Doyle.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you, this is what we do.
Okay. Say that. So now, like, you play ball.
Absolutely.
Okay. When did you fall in love with ball? Like, when did you like, yo, this is the sport I want to do? Because we played everything when we came up first. We did a
Yeah.
little football, baseball. That was the era of just what made you fall in love with b-ball, basketball.
I think I didn't realize I fell in love with ball. I think it was just something for me, product of my environment.
Oh, yeah.
So like dudes was nice. Like when I'm talking about nice, we growing up, you got Boogs, that's Ed Booger Smith, you got Omar Cook.
Yeah.
These are names that y'all know. But I can name 20 people that was neck and neck with them. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I see that. That's fire. I need one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Tap
I
in.
need one.
So I think growing up, I was just a product of my environment. So it was like everybody playing. Listen up.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it, and then being competitive made you want to do it at a high level. So you keep playing, and then before you know it, you do anything enough, you're gonna become good at it. That's what that was.
That's what exactly.
Once I realized as an adult, then I realized, yo, I really love this.
Yeah, this was the one.
Because in a couple minutes on the court, I could tell you how a kid or a human being acts under pressure, teamwork, can they problem solve. It takes me more than just basketball. Like, these are things that people not really thinking about. You feel what I'm saying? But I could actually be on the court, look at a person and be like, oh, all right, I know what type of person he is.
Yeah,
100%.
Within 10 minutes. And if you've been around the game long enough,
you
That's
could.
easy.
listen.
Like-
Right.
Yeah.
So look, H2O, with you real quick, right? You know, just to spin it around. I wanna dip into a lot of things that you got going on. But first and foremost, you play ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So, and you play professional ball.
Yeah.
What that was like, bro? Like, what was that about?
So,
Like-
well, play like
It's
play
just
ball.
different.
Yeah, play ball my whole life. Queens, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Queens get the money.
Big
Right, I
Queens,
really
you know
get-
what
I
I'm
shoulda
saying?
got there
You
first.
said it real
big
quiet.
Queens,
My
you know
dudes
what I'm
in
saying?
Queens
Yeah.
gonna be
So
mad
you
if they.
cute
Big,
wig.
I'm from Southside, Jamaica,
Southside
Queens.
Jamaica?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you got some
119
Jamaican
America.
in you?
Nah, Jamaica,
Because
Queens.
a lot of niggas
yeah,
be
yeah.
Jamaican,
So I'm-
Jamaican, they
I'm-
be from Jamaica Ave, talking about they Jamaican.
Yeah.
Because they've been over there so
Nah,
much.
I'm-
Remember I had to ask Graf, are you
Yeah,
from Jamaica
he
Ave?
Jamaican though.
He's
yeah,
Jamaican.
yeah. But he
Alright.
from Jamaica, Queens. We
Shout
both
out to Graf.
we like he lived right down the block from me.
Okay.
Graf, like, you know what I mean. I was on 119, right
Alright.
over. You know what I'm saying, in that area. You know what I mean. I'm from that area,
Yeah.
that era. You know what I mean.
Southside,
119
Jamaica,
America,
Queens,
Southside.
nigga, you heard me?
I went to PS 30, 72.
Okay.
Then I went to Campus Magnet, called Andrew Jackson and everything like that. So playing ball in Queens, you know, growing around all them dudes, Westside Merrick, all these guys, you know what I mean? You know, Trav, G-Unit Trav, who was with G-Unit
my
at the
guy.
time. Trav, that's my dude. You know what I mean? We grew up together.
Fact.
You know, I grew up with his brothers, Cedric, and, you know, I'm saying their real names.
Yeah,
People
right.
like, yo,
That's when you know it's
you know what I
real.
mean? So, like,
That's how real it is.
Yeah, but growing up and playing PS30, that's where, like, you know, I kind of honed my skills, you know what I mean? From elementary school, you know, and just, you know, we had, like, you know how, like, you have your neighborhood rivalries. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dude was a
Yes.
dude named Shondell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He been locked up for some years now, but, you know, that was my guy. I had to go against him all
He's
the
still
time.
locked up now?
He's still locked
Free
up.
him,
So,
free
yeah,
him,
free
man.
Shondell.
Free him, man.
Free Dell. You know what I
Word
mean?
of
He
song.
been down for a minute now. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? And I watched the crazy thing is I watched his nephew, Bryce, grow.
Okay.
Like, when we
That's
was in,
my
like,
nephew name,
yeah,
too.
my man Bryce. So,
My
like,
nephew name is Bryce,
yeah.
too. That's crazy.
yeah, but Ball had taught me everything, bro. Like, he
Okay.
was saying, like, you learn everything from basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How to break down
That-
people, all that. Like,
life.
motor skills, everything.
Culture.
Like,
Everything
yeah.
was basketball. I was like, just pieces of everything
Mm-hmm.
for me. That's why I said I be having to know, like, what was it for. And look, with that being said, who was your influence for basketball? Like, not because you know, when you're younger, you
Yeah.
just learning. You don't know really what sport. Because it'd be like teenage for me is when you.
So I
feel like
already knew. Like, so
You
my
knew?
mother, I dead ass knew. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. And, like, I was trying to deal. Like, I was so, you know, when in the hood, you played everything though.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, we played football.
Yeah.
I
We
like
played
everything.
pole.
I thought I was a
and-
baseball player. I didn't know what I was.
So
I
we
was-
played baseball, but we played by the sewer. Like, first sewer was first base. Then like, we had like a little diamond. Like,
okay.
you know, we played like that. But I played every sport, and I loved basketball. Like, I could play every sport. I was nice at everything, but ball, like even being in we played flag football in high school. Like, we would
Okay.
play in the gym teacher was the football coach as well too.
Right.
Mr. Cavallo. I remember all this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
names
And he
and
used
all
to
that.
always want me to play football, but my Coach Granby was like, he didn't want me to play football because he didn't want me to get injured before
Right.
the
For the
game.
season.
for the
Yeah,
for the
that was
basketball
very
season.
For the
important.
season.
So I was nice at everything, and I remember in my senior year in high school, I was so bored after the basketball season's over. I went and tried out for baseball, and I made it, and I was the starting center fielder. And I was like, I was going to practice playing. I was like, man, I just stopped going
That
and
was
just
it.
started
Yeah, that's
preparing.
where the money was at.
Yeah, well, 100%. You see
Come on,
Soto and all that
son.
now.
That's
Juan
That's where the bread
Soto
at. Hey,
and
listen, kids.
yeah,
Y'all want to play a
baseball.
sport? Baseball.
Tap in,
Yeah.
let 'em
Soccer
know.
and
Yeah.
baseball is it.
That's what all of the big
I'm
bucks.
trying to tell you.
But I kind of, like, my mother used to throw basketball tournaments. Rhonda Hargrave. The other day, December 11th was her I would say her death anniversary. 20 years I've been
Okay.
without my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that you know, so I do a lot of the stuff that I do because of her. Even playing ball, she put the ball in my hands.
Yeah.
She used to run basketball tournaments. Mark Jackson, Anthony Mason
Okay.
used to play in these tournaments. St. Albans Park in Queens and stuff. So,
St. Albans,
you know,
yeah.
I kind of got that from there.
That's
you know
where
what
it
I'm
came
saying?
from.
And then just I put the ball in my hand and never put it down. Like even still, I just came from reffing just now.
That's why I was-
then to
he
come
just
here
came
like,
in. That's
yeah,
why he
bro,
running
like
late. He had to
yeah,
go
son,
take care
like,
of business.
I had to take care of business. We got more business to do, so yeah, you gotta make sure that happens. But my mother was my biggest inspiration. She didn't teach me how to play ball,
Yeah.
but she showed me what it was like. You know what I'm saying? And
Did she play? Did she?
I
play it?
don't
Did
think
she
my
watch
mom
it?
played ball. Like my mother came to only one of my high school games, but she.
It was that's
And that
that's
was
what
it.
she felt like she needed you to do.
I think
if it was a part, this look, this is one of the hobbies. That's how I did it with my son. I put
Yeah.
the ball in. He don't know. The kids don't.
100%.
I just said that could just be one of them. Who knows?
So with that being said, like
Yes.
you could do that, but you're gonna you feel that. So I was the one getting up in the morning and have my mother didn't have to tell me.
He said you feel.
Yeah, you feel that. Like my mother didn't have to tell me to go. Like a lot of these kids now, they
Right.
parent you training with this person and that. They don't even love. They don't even ask you to train. They're not
Terrible.
asking you to do it.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so
We
like
ain't had no trainers. We
ain't
was on the
have
court.
trainers. I
I
would
was
go
out
to
out
the
there,
court
just
and
got
get.
friends
busy.
with trainers.
We was training ourselves.
I remember
I learned how to handle from watching
the
above
old
the rim,
school. Yep.
Yeah.
shit like that, and I just went out there and just kept doing it in snow, sleep, rain. That's all I had was a handle.
I learned from people who were older than me. I remember I was at Baisley Project. Used to play ball in Baisley Projects. And they used to play for booties. They used to call it like when
Booty, yeah,
if you
the
lose,
bunks.
yeah,
Yeah, for the
bunk, the
bunks.
bunk.
Yeah, for
So
the
you
bunks.
if you lose, they throw
They
the
throw that shit
ball
at your
in.
ass,
So
man.
we
Hard
played
balls.
21.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
You get that shit tossed
so
at
you on one. I'm like 12. I remember I was 12. And I'm playing the older dudes, bro, and niggas bowling and pushing and all that other stuff.
Wilding.
And wilding. And I remember I lost. And I remember I was
Yeah, to hold on to
going
the
to the gate, and then the first dude went and I ran off, and I ran. I ain't come back for like 2 weeks.
That was it.
My
Over
son,
there,
no homo.
yeah.
My son ass better do.
Yeah,
on the booties.
Yes, I did. But that's what got me better.
Right.
Playing against the older dudes and
Yes.
everything like that. I never like shied away from a challenge and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was that. Like, but and then it just everything. Like it was my life. Even now, like ball is life.
All is life. When they say that, they mean that.
It's real.
Like it's real. Like everything you do. Listen, right now, Adidas Legacy.
Talk about it.
We have a platform where we sponsor high school programs, but it ain't about basketball. It's more about community and giving back, right?
You got to be at the Elite 32 then.
Yeah, that's a
December
fact.
27th, 28th.
Yeah,
Elite
plug that,
32.
plug
yeah.
that. Talk that talk.
Springfield
Elite
Gardens
32.
High School.
There
you know
you
what
go,
I'm
there
saying?
you go,
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
your
Let
talk.
them know,
Facts.
get on the camera,
Springfield
please.
Gardens High School, we got Elite 32, one of the biggest high school classics going in New York. We got 32 high schools, all boys, varsity. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
The New York Knicks is involved. We got ESPN, New York, Capelli, Wooter Apparel. Everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. Imagine, it's hard to get two people somewhere. To get 32 high schools.
High school.
You got all
You know what I'm
32
saying?
teams right now?
Oh, we got all 32. With the
Yeah,
message,
we might have to
everything
make
is out
that
there.
33. I got a
Yeah.
couple teams.
That's
Listen,
what I'm
What?
saying.
I got middle school on the
In the field is
29th
what we
too.
do.
So yeah, we not
29th?
yeah we
All right, yeah,
we gonna
definitely.
tap in.
We want in. We want
Yeah,
in. We got
okay,
this.
in the
okay.
field.
So,
But
Adidas
like
Legacy,
I'm talking
we
about
got-
legit, like,
Oh, yeah.
like the Cardozos, the boys. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
They
Yeah.
playing.
No,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I'm
Talking
saying.
Love
All the
Ladies,
PSA.
yeah.
Listen, we in Brooklyn, PSA.
Okay,
now.
okay,
so you
nice.
know what's coming
Yeah,
through.
yeah, yeah.
Right, so listen, man.
Okay, all right, we
That's
gonna
it.
talk.
You tell
Yeah.
me who you got over in
Okay,
Queens.
okay,
it.
all right.
That's
We'll
it.
line it up. Let me know.
Line it up.
Yeah.
All right, so real good. All right, so look, we gonna keep it on topic. I just want to go like a little left with it. So far as like basketball, like what's the like the bad things that's going on, or the things that's not really happening that should be happening with the
You want to speak on that first?
yeah, like it's some things that
'Cause
I don't know
I have a few
that I'm
things
left
that I
out.
wanna
I
view.
want to know
Yeah, I got a
some
couple.
things that's hitting out. Yeah, bring some
Jump in
out
there,
there.
jump in
Yeah,
there.
jump
Alright,
in
so
there. I
like-
need to know. I want to know what's going on because it's more than just all this cool shit. Like what's really going
So
on
one
the back end.
one of the biggest things right now, and why we do the Elite 32 is to get more eyes and ears on these high school ball players. You know what I'm saying? After they have the NIL deals and the transfer portal. Since that started, 80% of high school ball players aren't going Division I.
Talk about it.
They're because they're and now college is a professional sport. It's professional. You're getting paid to play. So it's one of the biggest professional leagues. It's professional.
professional.
They're not calling it that, but they can pay you to
shit.
play.
I did that. Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't-
But
They
it's
can
turning
pay
into
you to.
that. So for the name, image, and likeliness, everybody is their own brand.
100%.
So now, you know how before they like, oh, you representing not just yourself, but
You representing
this
the
is
brand,
what it
this,
really
that.
is now.
100%.
Now, shout out to my man Book, you know, because
Book, yeah.
Book got
Okay.
locked up for that.
Yeah. So I met Book.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
that's
met with
family.
Reffin. Yeah.
Okay,
And he was
okay.
in
Oh,
Arizona.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
He
Shout out
got
to
locked up
Book.
in Arizona,
So,
along
yeah.
with a couple other people. You know, shout out to
Yeah.
Andy Patino, all of
Yeah,
those guys.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
these mainstream
Okay.
coaches. But Book got locked up for that, and he did. I think it was like 9 months in the feds or something. I don't know.
Crazy. For
Something
nothing.
crazy. For now, same thing. Think about the people that you know, right? We in the field. Think about the people you know that got locked up for years for weed, and now it's legal. So the same thing in
Yes,
ball,
I'm
right?
one of them.
Right.
Many a time.
Yeah.
So the same thing in ball. Look, Book took the whoopings for these kids today to earn $7 million. You see
Look.
AJ going to BYU. He got $7 million
I
NIL
saw
deal
Hmm.
in Utah. But it's people like that sacrifice and name, image, and likeliness. So now
When
kids,
you
if you out
sacrifice,
there,
you get rewards.
100%.
absolutely,
Right?
But the
That's
thing
just
is,
life.
Book was the sacrificial lamb.
But now he out and he good.
He doing great now.
He
He
doing
doing
great.
great. He got a
back
prep
in
school.
motion,
Yeah, he
everything
back
back,
in
you
motion.
know.
He working.
Shout out to him.
He because I was reffing at one of the Made Hoops events out in Long Island. I met him, and he like he liked the way I ref and all that other stuff. So we was tapping in, chopping it up, and we just like like y'all heard your name H2O, from hooping and all that, and we know a lot of the same.
Right,
The
everybody
basketball
into
community is,
And cool.
Everybody
especially
know
when you
everybody.
going, you know what I'm saying. That's why I always say to people, the right yes can change everything, right? When you in those rooms, you got to be there, right? And you talking to people, and we make it. Now this is gonna build. Now we're gonna build. Like
That's
you know
how
what I'm
you
saying.
do it.
Things are gonna happen because not everybody had your good intentions for connecting.
Yes.
But those select few, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, we tapped in. I came here with my boy Graf and all that. Paid my part on the
Exactly.
side.
Yes,
like you know what I
sir.
mean. I'm here with my
Yes,
homie.
sir.
You know what I mean. But I
Yes,
know
sir.
I got
Yes,
this
sir.
all this going on. I ain't
Yes,
say
sir.
I ain't try to jump in and all.
He ain't even
That's
have to
his
do
time.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it automatically fell right
100%.
into place because once I tapped in, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So everything just
Organic.
yes.
You know what I'm
there
saying?
go.
So
Good
like,
word.
even
Organic.
here, I didn't know you gonna be here today, but now, you know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
it's
And-
organic.
And
so
he's sliding out the mall
yeah.
to go do the
Adidas Legacy
Adidas
Showdown.
Legacy
Okay.
shit. So
Okay. Yeah, we got
so
yeah.
tomorrow
So
we
that's
do the
why
Adidas Legacy
why
Showdown.
Where that's
make
at?
this
Atlanta.
happen.
It's in
Okay.
Atlanta.
It's
Okay.
in Atlanta.
So we got Atlanta, Chicago, LA, and New York.
And a little bit more about that. Like, what is it exactly?
So every sponsored Adidas Legacies team is gonna be in this place
Oh, nice.
representing the city. So for New York, we got Brooklyn Collegiate AA.
okay.
You know, they're gonna be going down there.
Okay,
Shout
yeah.
out to all the other cities, but we
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
it home.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can't-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
So
up.
we gonna go out there and represent.
Yeah.
And really, it's about networking, right?
100%.
So we're gonna get all these young adults, young athletes together to hoop, but at the same time, they're gonna meet people for life.
That's fire.
I don't have a teammate that I can't get on the road and call and be like, "Yo, bro, I'm over here."
Yeah.
100%.
You
That's a
found
fact.
that?
We started so
Yeah.
even with Sacramento State.
Connected.
Going to Sacramento State, I was in Dallas a couple years ago, and I bumped into one of my old teammates, and it was like, yo, we wasn't talking since we didn't talk all the time
Right.
since after college.
Right.
And then I said, you know what, Lo, I'm gonna make this group chat, and we. iPhone only, though. You can't be
iPhone
in there with
only?
no Android.
Yeah,
and that. You
iPhone
mess up the
only.
whole.
iPhone game.
You
Don't
mess
look
up the
right.
whole
The
joint. You know what I mean? So
Before we do
frequency.
that, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I
Real
gotta
quick
do-
plug. I got an Android,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yo, Android, I need this sponsorship.
Yeah.
We gonna let them know. I
Oh,
need that. That
oh.
Galaxy, I need it.
You
Okay.
need it?
I need it.
You love
I'm
it?
the only person in New York with an Android.
Wow.
Everybody
I ain't. Yeah.
Everybody got iPhone.
Yeah, I don't
100%.
even know how to use an Android.
Yeah.
So see, being I'm the only one, I'm gonna need that plug.
100%.
back to
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. So,
My man Spice got 3 Androids
Feel
over
me?
there.
jeez,
Feel me?
he living godly, bro. Like, 3
That nigga
Androids
got
is
3
diabolical.
Androids over there, you heard?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out my son Spice. He got 3 Annies over there. He locked all the way in. 3 Annies.
Yo, and I
He
tell y'all,
locked in.
ball is
Woo.
life. Spice was a good point guard.
Yeah,
but look,
I ain't know.
Santero trying to be quiet. Look, let me tell you. So, childhood friends. My boy was a point guard, right? Because he was short, but he had a handle. He
Yeah.
had a handle before all of us.
Yeah.
My son was nice with it.
I watched a lot Above the Rim.
Yeah,
That's what it was?
That was it. Me and Teddy.
Speedy.
Yeah, me
Speedy
and
Williams. Was in there. That's
Yeah.
my man.
I
Speedy,
used to
shout out
just
Speedy.
I used to just watch Above the Rim. You gotta remember Above the Rim came out 92, 93. So you gotta remember around that time, niggas is barely almost teenagers almost.
Yeah.
Right? 12. So as I'm watching that, I just knew that handle was
It for New
having
York.
that is everything. It's the
My son, before we got
ain't
to the
know
court,
nothing
he was
else.
the monkey ball king.
monkey ball.
My son, yeah, this was in Brooklyn we used to play in the monkey balls.
Yeah, we
while
played-
y'all
Oh,
was on the
shooting
court.
in the
In the
okay,
middle of the
a
joint,
little
you
bit.
had to be
Nah, we
hard
did
body.
that.
Had to be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
You had to be
yeah,
hard,
yeah.
'cause if
You
you-
couldn't make
Yo,
that.
bro,
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
make
next
it.
level.
My
Head
when we
really
got to
was
the
nice.
court.
Yeah,
Because when I got on like fake punishment with grandma,
yeah.
we used to put the hanger in the door in the hallway
And
with the
50
tennis ball.
Yeah.
So look,
And
I'm
go
dribbling with
crazy.
the tennis ball. So if you could throw the tennis ball under your legs behind
Yeah,
you,
you nice.
imagine what you doing when you trying
With
to
the
get
basketball.
I'ma tell you,
So
man.
my shit was lethal.
Tell me
but
y'all did that in
they
Queens.
keep thinking I'm
Nah,
playing,
we
but
did
I was
all-
like,
hold on,
alright,
we did
I'm
all.
making sure.
Hold on, we
Just
did
making
all that in
sure.
Queens. You know what I'm saying?
before
Shout
that.
out to Queens.
So
And
who you
I,
influencer though in Queens though? There
bro,
was a lot of them.
It was a lot of people who I used to watch. I used to like to watch hooping, like Speedy Williams. You know what I'm saying? Speedy used to be at the courts, Utopia Park. I used to watch Boo Harvey. You know what I'm saying? He's an old legend. You know what I'm saying? He went to. So I used to watch Karan Pender, dude named Karan Pender. They
Pender,
call him
okay.
Storm.
Shout out to
Storm
these
P
dudes.
was his rap name from Baisley Projects.
Oh,
And then there was
shit.
a guy they used to call Grant Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like Kai.
Grant
He was
Hill
like
made
he
him
was
smile.
Grant
Look at-
Hill, like you know
So
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
goods, huh?
So like we used to watch these dudes. I used to watch these dudes growing up. You know what I'm saying? And one of my biggest, and he was just my rival across the street from me. My boy Kevin Allen.
Okay,
And
Kevin Allen.
Kevin Allen, like, but
That sound like an NBA.
yeah,
name,
but he was
Kevin Allen.
nice,
Kevin
and I don't
Allen.
really like
Yeah.
get to express these things.
Right.
Yo, he really motivated me because I couldn't beat him. He was older than me, like 3 years. He's like 3 years older than me, and I couldn't beat him. You know what I'm saying? It was just like every day I'm like in my backyard. I used to have a hoop in my backyard. I used to shoot all day. Like me and my brother on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we used to have to score 1,000 points every single day.
Wow.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
You had to
We
score
start at
1,000?
1,000. Like a layup is worth 2, a free throw 1, and we made a
fire.
3-pointer. And me and my brother would score 1,000 points. So starting from 8 a.m. to whatever time it took us.
Wow.
And I had to. Basketball is an imaginary sport. You have to imagine you're gonna make these shots. That's why when you make these game winners, you did it a million times in your backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, you gotta imagine what you're doing. Basketball is really a lonely sport. It's only now like you seeing all these trainers
That's
showing
big,
everything and everything like
I
that.
ain't never hear that before.
I hated to like show anything that I did because I ain't want nobody to get an
Nobody to
edge on
steal
me.
your
And
joints, huh?
steal my workouts and
Yeah.
everything like that. Cause I used to go to the YMCA on Jamaica Avenue, and I would so anybody who knows me, I worked out at the Y all the way up into college. Even after that, when I was playing pro with Tippy,
Shout out
you
to
know
Tip.
Tippy.
Shout out to
The
Tip.
Tippy.
Tip is family, man.
That's
Tippy,
fan,
Zig.
Tippy got
Tippy
me.
and Zig.
Look,
Brooklyn,
before-
USA.
Before Tippy,
I played
it was
Brooklyn,
Tippy
USA.
And Zig, yeah, and then they branched
Listen,
off.
Tip
then
and
they
Zig.
branched
I don't
off.
Yeah.
know Tip by itself.
I know Tip by
I know
itself. Pause.
Tip and Zig. I come from Brooklyn, USA. I used to meet them
Yeah.
niggas right
You go-
there near
yeah.
the big clock.
Uh-huh.
We used to go
So
right
y'all know
there to
Jarrell
YMCA.
Blasting game? You know
Jarrell, yeah.
Jarrell, my
Look,
man.
look,
Yeah, that's-
when I was playing Brooklyn, USA, I'm right under. When I was in the gym, we used to sit down and watch some of like Charles Jones, Felipe Lopez.
I was talking to Charles
We used to
yesterday.
watch
Yeah.
them bugs. We used to, and then my brother. Then we was the next ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where, like, I really, from that, if you know, you know.
If you
nigga.
know, you know.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's
That's
real
a
ball
fact.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I try
Like,
to tell niggas they keep thinking because I'm 5'5", I wasn't nice. I was super nice.
Yeah.
I was better than everybody really. To be honest.
so
with you.
what?
I
so
just
what-
stopped.
Yeah, you just stopped.
I didn't
doing-
care.
Yeah.
Music. I think I did the
That was your
Apollo or
passion.
some shit.
Yeah.
I think I did the Apollo. I did the Apollo like 96, 97. And then it was like, oh, music. I'm like, oh, shit, this where it's at. Because if you notice, like, if music ball is so connected.
100%.
But back then, nobody was doing music. It wasn't really nothing. If they did, like, you had Shaq that might have did some shit. But I'm talking about, like, in a community where niggas was like, they attached music with basketball. It was never nobody rapping and playing ball. I was. But then I just loved, I'm like, oh, nah, this is,
You got to pick.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
you gotta
I'm
choose.
thinking
Gotta
everything
choose.
though, height, everything. I'm thinking
Yeah.
the qualities that come with basketball.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of quantities with music. You just gotta have that, and it's over. I don't give what it is.
100%.
Basketball, you gotta be that, this, that,
Mm-hmm.
that, this. Music, all you gotta do is have one song, the right person to linger it out, and it's there.
Yeah.
So
Well,
those was the things I was
it's definitely like, you know, being a little guy growing up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pass the CNI test.
Yeah, let's get to that.
I had
'Cause
to
you
like
about five.
I was like
5.5. I'm fucking with you.
Crazy. 5'5". Wow.
wow.
You over here?
Wait,
Wait,
hold on.
What's
I gave him
Karen?
a half.
Think
Look,
about
I
it.
gave him a half.
That's crazy.
Nah.
I'm 6 foot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
6
say no
feet.
more, say
But
no
when
more.
I was back in the day, I was like maybe 5'7".
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 5'8". You know what I mean? Until I got, you know, when I got to 5'11", I'm like, yeah, I'm here.
time.
Now
Look,
I'm
y'all
5'11".
5'11".
Yeah, 5'11".
Yeah,
and I say,
yeah,
yo,
no,
I'm
killers.
5'11".
Killers
I
is
play
that
my
height.
shoes on. I'm 6 foot. Like that was always
Okay.
my thing. But at the end of the day, I didn't pass the CNI test. So I had to kill. I had to bust at like. That's why like when you think about
Okay,
like
break
say
that down for those the CNI test.
CNI test. So I'm like. I'm not the person that you'll pick right away. You'll pick the big guy or
That's
something
what
like
I was
that. Like
saying.
so, like
Yes.
you know,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
then I
Right,
gotta
with the
prove myself
structure.
again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like people know me. I wear my headband. I always like to match when you know what I'm saying. And I separate
So
myself.
hold on. So you match when you play. You know, usually they say
Oh yeah,
dudes
niggas
that
is
match
ass.
is
Niggas is
trash.
whack.
Trash,
Yeah,
yes.
I destroyed that. I
That's it.
destroyed
You
that.
destroyed that.
Yeah, I
I'm not
destroyed
picking
that.
you.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm not picking you.
I
when you
love
do
Yeah, I
that.
said if I see the headband
Yeah,
match
yeah,
the,
yeah.
I'm
the,
looking at
the
you like
armband.
Nah, they-
then
I'ma
your
holla at
sneakers
son.
look too new. Everything is just
Oh,
not
nah.
right. Yeah, nah. Go ahead, man.
Anybody but H2O who do that is doodle.
right,
Like you
say
know what
that,
I'm saying?
say
Like so for me,
get H2O
yeah,
back.
anything besides H2O is doodle who do that. Like you know what I'm saying? But I like 80% of feeling good is looking good. So I like to look good on the
Yes.
court, like when I'm
90%
playing and stuff
too
like that.
sometimes.
And a
Okay,
lot of
so-
people got that headband wearing and everything from me. You know what I'm saying? I wear, yeah.
Talk about what you mean. What you mean?
I wear headbands. My MO is wearing headbands.
And you saying a lot of people got that
Oh,
from
for
you?
sure.
What year you started that?
Yeah, 'cause I want to know.
No, I
I'm talking
wanna-
about like throughout my
break it-
college career,
They might be
my
like,
high
what do you
school
mean by that
career.
in the comments?
I always wore headbands.
Headbands. So
Not
that was
that,
like
no,
your
wasn't too
trademark.
many people. Like
That
Cliff
was-
Robinson used to wear headbands. Not too many
That
people
was
in the
a New
league.
York thing though. Remember when Bash had it?
That was for
Oh,
style.
see, I'm older. I'm
was
a
it
little
for-
older
you
than
older, you
Was
older.
it for
Yeah.
stop
I'm a
the
little
sweat or
older
was
than
it for
that.
style?
Yeah.
So I just liked it, bro.
It was just
not the
style. It looked
sweat.
good.
I used to have braids too. So AI.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like AI was a big person on that too. Yeah, I wore the number 3, like AI. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? I was a big AI fan. But first, we go to my favorite player was Scottie Pippen. I was a Bulls fan growing up.
Scottie was-
Scottie
we-
Pippen was
everybody
my,
keep
my
thinking
favorite
Jordan. Scottie was
player.
him.
He was that dude.
He was him.
I've been on debates about it and everything. Pippen does not get his just due. You know what I'm saying?
He
But,
crashing out now though. I need him to stay off the media.
Yeah, he you know, when you get a little older,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I think you kind of just don't care no more.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of those stories and how those real feelings come out. You understand?
They
So
paint
like,
him bad though in the media.
yeah, of course he
Every
lost
time
his
he open-
wife and all
Yeah,
that. Like you
bad.
know, Future and all
Yeah,
these
it's
young
bad.
and Jordan's son.
Yeah,
like
huh?
you
Yeah,
ain't know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
that's kind of but that's kind of wild.
super
That'll
wild.
make any dude
Yeah,
go
What-
like,
what is it
But I
about?
think it's more so media. Like once you get that stigma, they keep riding with it.
Oh, yeah,
Keep riding with it,
100%.
'cause
But-
that's what's gonna sell tablets. That's
One-
what's gonna sell papers. That's
100%.
what's gonna get the people attention.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. So, speaking of sons,
his son earned it. Scottie Pippen's son earned his spot in the league.
He
doing this thing. He got the first
earned-
father and
Scottie
son.
Pippen's son is in the league?
Yeah.
Where? We're playing where?
He played for Memphis, bro. He had a triple.
Now I
yeah,
gotta
Scottie
pay
Pippen
attention.
Jr. Yeah.
It's a lot of
Pippen
it's a lot of
Jr.
seen him, though,
So,
but I'm
but
out the loop a
he
little bit.
earned his spot and he earned
But
his.
he said
That's why I
that. He
got
said that
tired.
with authority. Earned
That's
it.
why I got
Who
tired.
didn't earn it? Hold on.
Come on, son.
Now let's get into that because who didn't
Yeah,
earn it?
you
'Cause
know
he
who
said-
didn't
Who
earn
earned
it?
what? Breaking news.
Yo.
Breaking news.
He just
breaking
said-
news. Sorry to cut you. Sorry to
Talk to
cut
me,
your
talk to me,
wisdom.
talk to me.
Sorry to cut your wisdom. Los Angeles Lakers is reportedly trading 4-time MVP LeBron James as well as Bronny James to the Golden State fucking Warriors.
Right
For
now?
Andrew Wiggins right now. Kyrie Andrews right there. Read it.
Is that
It's
real?
right there.
That's real?
It's right there.
It's fake news, bro.
This is fake news or what?
Hold on, what is this, bro?
This
Fake
is
news.
What is
Breaking
going
news.
on? Hold
Is
on.
that real?
Listen.
Pull out the phones, man.
Listen, my sources.
Is that real?
I know my sources ain't just send me, you know what I
Them
mean?
ain't- yeah,
No
yeah,
fake
they-
news. This,
Yeah, I don't know if you want to say that right now on the air, bro.
I mean, we can. Listen, it is what it is, man. It's breaking right here.
wow.
It ain't breaking. That ain't.
It ain't
happening.
breaking?
Nah.
That's active.
Tapping? The phones
Listen,
work.
let
Google
me
work.
know.
Hold on.
What we looking like?
Golden
I
State.
know. It was
Well,
up
is
for
it,
trade
is it
rumors.
shaky? You what?
Nah, that's not happening.
Oh, you
It
even
was
got the
trade rumors.
producer
Look.
in the back here
Yeah,
saying it's
anybody,
shaky.
look.
He said-
tune us up, man. Let us know
What we
it
doing?
is.
Spices is funny news or
Nah,
what,
that's
man?
funny. And
Huh?
You saw it too?
Just now?
Where you
It
see
might-
that?
it might
hold
be
on, hold on. I'm
active.
on NBA.
This is crazy right now,
News.
y'all. NFL podcast shout out. Listen, remember y'all, like, share, and subscribe, please. Like, share, and subscribe.
I don't
and
see it
hit
on
that
ESPN.
notification button if you want this slamming content and the fail shit. Let's get it.
I'm on ESPN right now. I don't
So,
see that. And I
what-
don't see it in news. I see the Bucks. The Bucks
It
is
ain't it?
in OKC.
It
Yeah.
might be, man. If
Yeah.
it come-
We
if
gonna
it come
find out
later,
by
listen,
tomorrow.
remember, we broke it here.
Yeah, we
They-
broke. Yeah, and this definitely be up soon. ASAP.
Wait,
So
wait.
we definitely need to know
Bronny
where
to
this was.
play in the G League showcase. How I don't know, but
I didn't
that's
even know
what
Bronny was
Yo,
over there.
let me
Yeah.
tell you. All right, look. I saw
I said.
Bronny.
He ain't earn it.
He didn't earn it.
I mean,
Nah.
what was all right? Because he said that with authority. He said
He ain't
Scottie
earned it.
Pippen earned it.
Yeah, you went hard
He
with
said-
Scottie Pippen. No, he
said
said
he
his
earned
son.
it. He said he
earned
earned
it.
it.
You said Pippen or
Scottie-
son?
Yeah,
Pippen-
Scottie's son earned
His
it.
son,
He did.
So
said.
I had to ask the question: who didn't earn it?
Who didn't earn it?
Bronny James ain't earned his spot in the league, bro.
He didn't earn it.
How? He averaged 4 points at UFC last year. Dude was out. He had no like he had a heart attack.
He did.
Explain it, because I'm
You know what I'm
a
saying?
little
He had a heart attack. He only played a handful of games, and he averaged 4 points.
So
How you
Bronny-
earn your
Bron-
spot?
Bron just deboed him in.
He
that?
deboed him into the league.
Damn.
I would say like, if I wouldn't even feel good about that, because
Nah.
that stigma's gonna be with him for his entire career. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how many. If he even wins champion, he's not gonna win.
He's not gonna win.
He will never win a championship. I go like on that. I'm stamping that.
Going on record.
On
Bronny
record,
will never win a championship.
Bronny
What
will
you saying?
Bronny
record.
James,
Uh-huh.
LeBron James Jr. will never win a championship.
Wow.
I am stamping that right now. You know what I'm saying? And his
Wait,
entire
Yo,
career.
Bron, I need you to
That's your
nah.
camera.
And his-
He said, "Daddy, your camera."
and his entire
An
career.
entire career.
He will. He
That's
ain't it.
tough,
He don't
bro.
have it.
So,
he don't
He
have
don't
it.
have it.
Nah, bro.
But that's why they sent him on to get it.
Nah, you can't
LeBall.
get
What's
the-
their name? The Ball sons, right? What's their
Yeah.
names?
The Ball brothers.
The Ball brothers. The youngest
LaMelo's
one.
nice. Dead
But
nice.
he left. He had to go to Australia to go.
So this is what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
If they cut him out of the. Did he go to college? No.
Nah, he didn't go to college.
He-
So
went
he
to
did the
Australia.
1 year because they
Australia
said
to
you have to at least be 19.
Yeah.
But this is what I would say, and that's a whole nother. LeVar Ball is the reason. Like, he started all this stuff.
Yes,
And
that's why I
they
brought that
they
up.
dead taking what he did.
He's different.
and they
right now.
making him like out to be, like some villain. But he been trying to get high school players paid and all these other people play.
so that's
so
what he
shout
was-
out to LeVar Ball.
Shout out to
You know what
LeVar
I'm saying?
Ball.
The big
in the
the-
field. Pull up. We can talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Now he's an innovator. He's a creative.
Mm.
The NBA takes a lot of people's stuff. They took the TBT, the Elam ending. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The last shot in the All-Star game. They took that. They taken Euro Cup. The Euro Cup
Euro
is what they
Cup.
do now. They got the NBA Cup.
The NBA Cup.
When I played in Euro, you wanted to play in the Euro Cup.
they
That's the
swagger
top.
jacking?
They swagger jacking everything. Like,
Big bank
and people
take
don't
little
see
bank.
100%.
That's what's
you know what I
happening.
mean?
Big
As-
Bank. Big Bank too. Yeah.
Take
Big
little
Bank.
bank.
That's
too
they
little
the
bank.
Instagram of
Big
this.
bank.
You know what I'm saying? They the Instagram of
fact.
this.
They
You know
got
what I
the
mean?
big
But
bank.
these companies are doing the same thing. You know, they grab influencers or they see a
100%.
creative something and they go to the hood because the hood is where everything is organically rocking, right? And then what they do, polish it up nice. They know how to put it together, and then boom, voila, it's in your local store.
Yeah, fact.
look-
But let me finish this Bronny
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Let me hear that. Let me hear that
real
'cause-
quick.
Well, right. So you can finish the Bronny thing.
Yeah,
but
real quick.
What about Travis Hunter?
What
Oh, he's that dude.
What's
bro.
going on with him? With his situation
Big
with
three-stripe life.
with
Trav
homegirl.
Hunter with us.
So what's up with homegirl that he's with? They saying she's.
Listen, that's his life. That's off
You
the
ain't
court
seeing this?
stuff.
With-
Nah, I ain't.
That's
homegirl,
off
she
the
not-
court.
she not
That's
getting
off the
up.
field stuff.
That's what. it
Right,
is.
that's
Yeah, I
off
ain't
the
hearing
field,
none of
and
that.
they-
But
and
they
they
saying
tryna-
that could affect on the field shit.
Oh,
Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Hunter.
Okay, you went to football. I'm
I
like, wait.
just said real quick
I'm-
sidebar
okay.
because it was like.
Oh, you
know,
talking about the stripper joint?
No, just him.
I heard he with a
talking about-
stripper.
talking
What's
about
happening
his girlfriend?
right now?
His shorty. So
Shorty-
basically, what the media was trying to
They were
say
saying
was,
she looked like a. I heard people saying she looked
No,
like a
she's
stripper.
not
Yeah, I ain't get
responding
that.
in the right way to his success.
so they say. However, the
What you
media
mean though?
should
How's
not-
she supposed to be?
Like
That's
she's
what I'm
not
saying,
getting-
like,
she's not. She wasn't
excited?
getting up to give him. Everybody's hugging him when they call him for shit. She's sitting there.
Maybe that's
looking-
their relationship.
she's t-
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like some
he's
people.
saying that though. He's
Yeah,
on
like,
there
yo,
giving a lobster.
I'ma
like,
keep
yo,
it
why
Trav,
you
man.
with
I'm
my
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a
You
buck.
with him?
I'm with Trav.
I'ma-
with
man.
her too?
Yeah,
No, I'm
'cause
gonna keep it a buck. People
He's
have
calling
the-
her gold digger on a run right now.
They only saying that because he winning and they thinking that's what she out for. But if she was with him before this, remember he got hurt. People forget when he was in Jackson.
100%.
He
Jackson.
wasn't playing. He wasn't the trap. He was nice, but he wasn't this.
He wasn't
Yo, just think of this
Nah.
though. They was in 2, 3. They was at Jackson
Right.
State. Dion include like all of the whole
Yeah.
thing, and then he took over a program that was 1-11,
And now they turned up, and now you got a Heisman.
9-3, and he had the Heisman Trophy. So That's the big picture. People always gonna try to deflect. This black man got he has a Heisman. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Coach Prime.
You feel me? Shout out to Coach Prime. All
what
that
it
other
is.
stuff be side talk. You know what I'm saying? And in places like this, we shouldn't even be picking that up because it's trying to deflect from what's really happening.
going on.
You
And
know
that's
what I'm
why I
saying?
said I'm with Trav, because at the end of the day, that's off the field.
That's
That
off the
has
field. That's
nothing
why
to
you
do
kept
with
saying off
why
field
y'all
shit.
watching this man.
Right.
Right?
100%. He not
Right,
hitting.
right.
In the
I guess
field,
yeah,
right.
we in the field.
Nothing.
Like he
Right,
that's
we
off
in
the field,
man.
right?
That's
Like,
off
you
the
said, I like
field. We don't
that.
want none of that.
Ooh,
None
let's
of that
go.
even
In the
matters.
field.
So when they come with that narrative, it's just a shot at him, because if we supposed to be celebrating a Heisman, how y'all worried about if she stood up?
All type of shit like
The
that.
moms didn't stand. Dion had to. They
I
don't
seen
know this
it.
the
They
first
don't
time
know,
you there.
bro.
That's just like you give me a plate of food. I
You
never
don't
ate
right. You
before.
don't know
what
right
I'm supposed
what
to
to
do.
do. Go in yet?
My
or-
hands, my
right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, they
Yeah.
somewhere brand new.
They super brand
Man,
new.
listen.
You know what I'm saying? You saw his dad was on this other screen and all that.
right.
But
They
you
try to
don't-
act like he wasn't. He was celebrating his son.
100%. You don't know, bro.
Look
Like
at the
the
media,
media
bro.
will try to kill what's real.
That's a fact.
You understand? What's real is that this man just won the Heisman Trophy.
And that's the
award.
bottom
And
line.
that's the bottom line.
That's the
And
bottom
he
line.
won it at Colorado.
Right. 1-11 when he got there. When Dion got there.
You know, and they was praying for their downfall. Last year when they didn't do too well and everything like that, the whole media was killing Dion. Because he was boasting and like, yo, I know my boys. And they got better. But they had to get rid of some of them scrubs who was left over. You know what I'm saying?
Sidebar, I saw you hugged up with Whoopi Goldberg. What was that about?
Shout out to
Yo,
Whoopi.
shout out
He
to
was hugged
Whoopi.
up with
yo.
Whoopi
You know what I'm
Goldberg.
saying? Yeah,
That's
that was
the
that was
dog.
a cool moment, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to her granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that I was at like Whoopi Goldberg's crib for that Memorial Day. That Memorial Day before we had the celebrity game and everything like that. You know, it's cool. Like she didn't just come.
Okay. it was
You know what I'm
like
saying?
yeah.
Like people like,
I
oh,
was like,
Whoopi Goldberg is.
That's dope.
I had Whoopi in the Bronx.
Classic.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But and I didn't even promote it. If I did, then that's when you get the clout chases. That's when you get.
Yeah.
So
In the
I wanted
school,
it to be
quietly.
the moment where people who there. Now this. It was a vibe.
'Cause I
Summer
would've
Jam
been
was
like
that.
this. That's Whoopi?
100%. So Summer Jam was the next day,
Yeah.
and our impressions was bigger than anything that happened over there because of Whoopi Goldberg. It's different when you have a real like celebrity
Yes. That's the
in
real
a
deal.
celebrity game, like
Yeah.
or at a celebrity game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so, all these influencers and celebrities, right? It's different when you see some like a legend like Whoopi Goldberg. Like you know what I'm
You gotta pay
saying?
homage.
That
So
was fire.
that was super dope. Shout out to her for coming.
Where-
And we
The View. She's still on The View?
she's still on the View.
Shout out
we
to
gonna
Whoopi
try to
Goldberg, man.
She's
She's
actually
a
gonna
legend.
start a all women's black sports network as well too.
Oh,
That's
shit,
what she's
dope.
working on right now.
Shout out to the hat.
So shout out to her. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. Shout out to Amora and all that too. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah. That was legendary, and that was like, I don't get too many moments where like, you look, he's like,
right?
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
I
you
had
do.
two of those when I was at Sacramento State, and my biggest moment was when I played against UCLA. One of the biggest games I played, and that was Jordan Farmar, Balamute, them dudes.
Jordan
like,
Farmar.
yeah, remember? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Darren
Yeah.
Collison. Quick story: Darren Collison is one of the toughest guards I've ever played against, and I got to give him his flowers.
He was like that?
People wouldn't expect that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we were similar size. He was super quick. His mom and dad both went were track stars and stuff. But I used
Athletic.
I used to play against him when he was at Andawanda, high school. When I was at Chafee, I was my sophomore year, and junior college. I went to junior college in Rancho
Shout
Cucamonga,
out
California.
to the JUCO.
Yeah,
JUCO.
yeah. So
JUCO product.
Yep,
here,
100%.
man.
Facts.
JUCO.
You know what I mean? And made it to D. It was crazy. My route was insane.
That's what's up. dude.
But yeah, playing against him, and when he was in high school, it's just a different thing. When you're doing that, you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. So I would wilding on him, but when you get back on that even field, so the next 1 year later, he's at UCLA, I'm at Sacramento State, and we're at UCLA. It feels a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of my only wow moments in my life. I looked around, I'm like, yo, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm playing ball at UCLA. I'm here playing against UCLA.
Right.
That was one of the only moments, and because we played against University of Washington when they had the big dude Spencer Haas, and when I played against Nick Nick Fazikis and Ramon Sessions at Nevada, Terrence Williams at Louisville, him, Edgar Sosa, them dudes and stuff like that. So yeah, man, but that was the moment where I was like, wow, and the Whoopi Goldberg. There's one like two wow moments.
Yeah,
in my
that's
life.
But Whoopi had to be the top of the food chain.
Yeah, that was different, bro. Like
That's
when
the
it happened,
real
it's
star.
like, yo, Whoopi Goldberg. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like Michelle Obama or something like that, or like Oprah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one of those moments, and I don't get that because I don't really get like starstruck. I wasn't starstruck, but it was just like, to me personally, I was like, yo, I got Whoopi Goldberg at Ballin' for Peace, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So that was like a real moment. Yeah.
Sidebar. What's up with this Pat Remy shit? What y'all feel on that real quick? Just to sign off, because it's just like what's current events right now. Like
Current events?
Pat and Remy, like what's really
I'ma let
going on
you
with that?
talk on that.
Because we in the field, so I need to know what's really going
I mean,
on.
Pat from Brooklyn, so you
All
know,
right.
he from Brooklyn. I mean,
It-
What that mean, though?
He
right?
held it down.
He did.
He held it down. So you
Yeah.
know, you got to shout out that black man for holding it down. And I personally think the media shouldn't be in their bedroom. They
Right.
making it nasty by putting it on social.
That's
Well,
what it
I
was,
think
right?
they was so quiet for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now that it's just coming, like, but it was like you would see
Almost
them
two.
equally out, and you know, I'll see Remy, I'll see Pap out at these
I was
events
just out
and stuff
with
like
Pat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Look,
So it's like
Yeah.
Spice,
I think it's
what
nasty.
What day was that?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
It's nasty.
We just
the whole,
went out
the,
Tuesday.
The whole situation nasty because at the end of
I
the day,
seen
we
Remy
got,
last week too.
and-
Like,
we got New York City royalty crashing out.
yeah.
That's nasty, man. I
Black
can't-
love,
Yeah,
all
I can't
that. That
really-
just went sour.
But I think even that, the media and all that, the black love stuff and all that, it's all like you said, you don't know people's relationships.
Yeah.
Besides only with like Jay-Z, Beyonce, you don't know what they really with the elevator, the kick and the sister kick. Remember all that
They
stuff
made
with
that
Jay-Z?
song.
Yeah.
they made that
But
So
that-
look, this like the real quick before the sign off, I just for my input, I been new though.
Yeah.
All right, so if you follow, I follow battle rap.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
yeah,
so
I
right,
love
see all
battle
of that,
rap.
right?
Shout out to Smack. You
So
know what
I
I'm saying?
follow battle
Hold
rap.
on. And people
Smack is my
people
nigga.
are stealing Smacks from Queens, big Queens.
Big
Big
People
Queen.
are stealing. People are stealing my man's flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people be biting. It's hard to be a creative person and create in this space now because you got AI. Everybody just trying
Yeah.
to do something the
It's
same
crazy.
though.
It's nasty
Different
work.
but the
But
same.
that's kind of admiration. You feel what I'm saying?
It's not though. It's
I'm
like
gonna give you a perfect
Okay.
example,
Real
right?
quick.
And this is on the record. Everybody listen. Nobody was screaming buckets. Remember, it was either Jelly,
yeah.
and shout out to Jelly fam, knows my family,
Yeah.
right? That's us.
Jelly.
But you get a basket.
Yeah.
When we turned the tube to the world, like yo, bucket
Bucketfam.
fam, bucket,
Yeah.
bucket, ESPN screaming bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's everywhere. I don't look at it in no way. People hit me up, yo, bro, yo, nah, that's dope.
Yeah.
They
Smack,
started using
that's
buckets
dope.
and
Everybody doing battle rap because of
Yeah.
Smack.
Yeah.
You know, it probably was battles before that, but
Yeah.
for him to put it in a place where
mainstream, bringing
mainstream?
celebrities to it, big checks.
Come on, you gotta
Smack
salute
was the
yourself.
first one to give out big checks.
That's a fact. He gotta salute himself. They gonna bite. Think about it. If you go put Bowling for Peace right now on a shirt, these companies gonna
Bowling
pick it
for
up.
Not 100%. Yeah.
They're gonna pick it up. And
I
if
like that title. Where made you
they'll
go
try
with
to
that?
change it because it's yours, right?
Yeah.
And make it seem like it's theirs.
100%.
Admiration.
I mean,
But that's
people
what
do
they
that,
do,
but
too.
people do
That-
that all the time. Even ball, I seen people put all in for peace, spelled the same way. Drop the B. I don't want to say anybody's names, but you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's ballin, BALLIN, the number 4. Number 4 represents sports, right? You understand what I'm saying? The number 4, not spelled out 4, right? You know what I'm saying? Ballin, we ballin for peace. Everything has a ball. Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basketball. Football,
Everything.
bowling ball, like all of our events, softball, right? You know what I mean? And we play against the cops and softball, FDNY and football. We bridging the gap. Cop, making it cool, making peace cool, like bringing cops and community together. You know what I mean? People will talk about the problem with no solution. I'm bringing the cops to us. Like, who do we have a problem? Who do our community always say is the problem? Well, they're gonna make them not the problem. We're gonna come and, we all human beings. I got family in law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? They're regular human beings.
Yeah, that's a
we all
fact.
fighting the
I believe
same fight.
90% of people got family and a little bit of law enforcement in their family.
Shout out to the
100%.
law enforcement.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
little this, little that, little that, little this.
And the stigma with
this.
that is like, yo, from the hood, you can't be in law enforcement. Yo, bro, it's a job.
100%.
That's
It's a
it.
job. You get to carry a legal gun. You get to serve and protect. My
Right.
niece
Yeah.
say, my
My
dad
niece,
is a
yeah.
community helper.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When my niece came and said that, I said, yeah, we in different times. Because growing up, we couldn't even talk to the cops
at all.
Don't be caught.
Don't even look at them.
We come from, we love ball and all that, but our product of our environments, we wasn't, you know what I mean? We had to get to it because this is what they told us, right? And the cops was the fake enemies, but we didn't even know these people.
100%.
You know what I mean? So Bowling for Peace, you bringing the cops together. I think in every community, a lot of programs are doing that. I think it's dope.
It's different though, and it's
Tell me.
it's not because my homie, he's a lieutenant. I got Kai Bowen. Shout out to Kai Bowen,
to
Lieutenant Bowen. You know what I'm saying? So we went to high school together. So that's how we bridge that gap. With him, I know him. He the captain of his team, right? I'm the captain of my team. You know what I'm saying? And now we coming together, and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works with people. I'm not just going into any neighborhood and be like, hey, police station here. Like, no, we're going to where we know, because then now they can bring their army of cops, and we bring our army of community.
And then
you know
it
what I'm saying?
becomes our understanding of
100%.
Y'all understand us, we understand y'all. Bro.
And it's beautiful.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? And we need more stuff like that.
Yes.
A lot of people do this stuff for clout. You know what I'm saying? Even with Ballin' for Peace, you see people coming, and I've been doing this for years, decades. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody come and try to do a celebrity game. They do year one, you never see year two, because it's very tough to do.
Yes,
and it's hard to be consistent.
The work. They think it's that's the back end work. I tell them is a lot. It's more to what you think it is.
To both of y'all,
what's up, bro?
With consistency, keeping it that way. What's the formula for that?
You want to speak on?
Yeah.
So with me, I know exactly what I want. You know what I'm saying?
What's that,
you need, when you consistent in these spaces, you need funding. Right,
yeah.
I want to do this full time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to do Ballin' for Peace for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to find something after basketball that, like, keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? And that I think about every single day. You know what I mean? I wake up thinking about, how can I make this better? How can I do this? How can I do that? And it's a part of me. You know what I mean? I come from a background where my mother installed these things into me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real thing. Sometimes you see people and you like, that's nigga. Like how we identify hoopers and how they are in real life, right? I identify people if they real and they really about their community work as well too. You know what I'm saying? So what I need is sponsorships. You need more grants and funding, and I need that to be something that, because it's easy. I'll say it's easy now for me to put the event or put the action together.
That's because of its longevity.
100%. So now you got to have that backing though. You got to have somebody supporting you. You know what I mean? Without screaming, and we don't look like a lot of time people don't give to us because we don't look like we need it. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? We got the nice flyers, we got the this. Our events look like maybe a Nike or something like that, or Adidas is doing it or something like that. But
we need it.
Yeah, but
economic empowerment.
100%.
We need more of that. We need more supporting the supporters. We need more of the community leaders and like you said, the authorities to come together so to make the community a little better. Because sometimes when it's time to go out there and do things, if there's a lot going on inside the crib, it's kind of hard to really shape me up to go play ball, shape me up to go to school. Like if two parents is in the crib arguing and fighting at 6 in the morning when that kid got to go to school at 7 and got a game later on at 5. How his head supposed to be straight? How's he in the game when his pop's yelling at him like, get out of here, man. Why you ain't out there? Or kicking him out the door early because he want to get crazy in the crib. So there's a lot of things that's going on that's therapeutic. We need that mental health. We need a lot of that because there's a lot of that going on right now.
I pray for all the kids who are going through that. You know what I'm saying?
Mental health, that's heavy
that's
right
real.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
So these things right now, that's why, like I said, in the field, my platform is based on is for the people to get voice, is for the voice. That's what it is. Everything up is just for the voice of the community, from poverty, from whatever it is, because I just don't box myself. Like me and my son Remo, like I said, my partner, he couldn't be here today, but we opened up. We go in the field and we get with artists, upcoming artists with, we give them inspiration. We even get with people that's on bigger platforms.
What keeps you going though? What keeps you going?
Waking up. Because I feel like anytime I wake up, whatever I've been doing, I keep doing. So long as I wake up, I'm going to just keep doing it. That's like the routine. I embedded that shit in me.
Yeah.
That's like nigga having like my wallet or putting on like a pair of socks. Like I can't go outside without socks.
Yeah.
Shout out to you niggas could wear, like, go outside with sneakers with no socks on. I cannot do. I need socks. I don't give a fuck if it's winter, summer, or whatever it is. But that's just what it is, man. To sum this up, this been great, man.
Yeah,
it's been great, man. Listen, like I said, In the Field podcast. Shout out to my two guests, special guests in the building, H2O, you know what I'm saying? So before we sign off, you got anything to sign off with before we sign off, bro?
So I want to get into the Elite 32. December 27th, 28th, and the 29th, we got middle school. We got the Elite 16, got middle school. You know, they go from the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four championship, all in one day. Winner go home. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I want people to sign in and tap in with the Elite 32. Putting a lot of energy and effort into that. You know what I mean? We're giving out scholarships for the high school players. We did that last year. Shout out to my boy Ken Lee, the referee that I ref with. He's the one who donated the scholarship this year, $2,500. And that's how it happens, organic.
$2,500, organic love. That's
what I
what's
mean?
up, bro.
So Elite 32, December 27th, 28th, 29th, Springfield Gardens High School. My mother
right
used
after
to teach
Christmas.
There, 25 years and all that. That's why I do it. Anthony Mason used to play there. And you know what I'm saying? So it's a big, big, big opportunity for these youth to come out and showcase what they could do. You know what I'm saying?
Tap in. You heard what it is. We're going to put this on there. Definitely the links and everything will be in the bio to tap in with my guy H2O, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Dory, what we got, man? Anything sign off with
we
the
got
peoples?
some of everything. We got community global impact. You know, my boy just hit on all the basketball stuff. I'm more so of the mentoring, right?
Amen.
So at the Elite 32, I'm gonna try to pull up for sure.
Yes,
but
sir.
what we want to do is we want to do this global impact thing.
Okay.
We want to make sure that these kids are safe. We losing a lot of kids to the
Yes,
streets.
we are, man.
You know, I'm from the streets, turned basketball, turned adult. So I want to make sure that these kids have somebody valuable or somebody they could look up to and actually know, listen, we've been through this and we here so y'all don't have to be through that. Y'all don't have to go through that. You know what I mean? OYO, it's a public speaking company that I created. Optimizing Your Opportunity. This is something that we're going to have in January of 2025. Right? So as soon as the year hit, we're going to have this. We teaching kids how to speak, articulate, and build their brands. This NIL is not just for sports athletes.
100%.
You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that we navigating these students, these young adults, going into in society, and therefore they can get those grants, funds, and bring it to an Elite 32 because they played in it.
Yes,
you
sir.
see how everything wrapped together?
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we keep that throughout New York City.
That's crazy.
Appreciate that. Yep.
Definitely.
So man, listen, man, this been dope segment. This been a dope sports segment. Like I said, we ain't in one box, baby. We all over the place. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Happy New Year's, man.
Merry Christmas.
It's your boy Sin Thorough, man. I'm signing off. Remo. Peace.
If you ain't in the field while you street talking, we be running it up while you sleepwalking. Still making licks while the D's walking. But I'ma shut my lips, money keep